could you explain the implication of potentially not defending a NATO member that fails to meet defense spending targets? And what does this mean?
I think it's just a psychological trick which Trump is using to force.
A kind of pressure, you mean here?
Yeah, exactly. Because the NATO treaty in itself is not a carte menu. So you can't say, oh, but I will interpret Article 5 only if you spend 2.1% of GDP on defense. That is not true. But Trump is right. Put pressure on the Europeans because fear works. So he's instilling uncertainty and fear in the heart. So what I just want to say something very quickly is, we've been speaking about defense spending, right? So what are defense spending? They are essentially industrial and infrastructure investment. You build a factory to manufacture rockets and missiles, etc. These infrastructure and defense and industrial programs.
This weaponry.
Yeah.
You're speaking here about weapons. You're not speaking about the structure of
Yes.
the army or the armed forces
right.
of
Actually,
the joint armed forces, right?
My point, you're right. My point is a time frame. So if you are, let's say, the Slovak Republic, or if you're Luxembourg, or if you are Holland, and you've been underspending, under pressure from Trump, you'll say, oh my God, if I don't spend enough, Trump will not come to the defense of Luxembourg or Slovakia. Let's spend more. Let's spare our fair share. What are industrial and infrastructure military spendings? They are over 6, 10, 15 years. So if you want to build a factory to manufacture, missiles, it will take you 5, 6, 7 years. The war on Ukraine, like it or not, will be over, will be finished within 3, 4 months. So here we see the time frame is different. Europe is going to spend more on its defense. Recently, under psychological pressure from Trump, it is good. But that spending will be 9, 10, 15-year programs.
But from your point of view, let me here ask Mr. Fazeli, how do you think, or how is it possible for Europe to spend or to increase its expenditure on the NATO or on its military aspects in the NATO if they are coming out of fresh or did not come out of this Ukrainian-Russian war? How do you think they can be able to do that?
Well, here, this is why there's a lot of hypocrisy on all sides. So governments on all sides are lying a lot to their own people. And the biggest lie is the time frame. The time frame of the Ukraine war, it will be over in 2, 3 months. So what now Russia and America are negotiating is the terms of the end of the war. The Europeans are saying, oh, no, we don't want to end the war on Russia's terms. Trump is not good. We're going to spend more on defense, but it's a completely different time frame. There's a deeper issue here, which will blow at the face of Europeans, I think, pretty soon.